Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for Bitcoin price prediction based on Elliott Wave analysis. This is intraday for Bitcoin to see what happened and what it might happen next. So basically what we are looking here is an impulse downward, of course. As we mentioned that it might be, of course, a potential ABC expanding flat. A wave C, of course, it can be given from A, B, and a C. This is our scenario so far, where we have hit perfectly the 1.618 taken from the A to the B to the C. However, the structure is not yet done and we're still looking here for a potential wave 5 to unfold, especially that the invalidation of bearish was not taken, of course, and to invalidate this impulse downside. So if this is a 1, 2, 3, wave 4 has been given. We have already mentioned in the daily we need to watch at the 1-to-1 fib level. If we cannot break it, and that means, of course, we might unfold the wave 5. Unfolding a wave 5, meaning, of course, whether we have finished a wave C in a wave 4, meaning that you might be even in a bigger impulse here, which is, of course, a wave 1, 2, 3, and then wave 4. Wave 4 starting from there, your wave 3 is, of course, over there. And your wave 4 is an A, B, and a C here expanding flat. However, the time is not reflecting yet, even I would say, in case we are therefore in an ABC zigzag here, because we might be in a potential ending diagonal. I'm going to show you this, of course, again in a bigger overview. In this case, of course, that we have topped here for a wave C, we might, of course, moving downward here as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 might be a wave 1, looking for a wave 2, and then dropping down. So the scenario that we're talking about it here for Bitcoin is the following. In a macro level, of course, to understand what is exactly unfolding over there. So as we mentioned before, we might have a possibility where a wave 1 has finished here, a bull run, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, finishing wave 1. This is our bear market unfolding. A, B, and a C. In this case scenario, the ABC for a wave B here, right? We have an A, B, and a C 3 waves up. This 3 waves up can be, of course, a 1, 2, 3, currently in a zigzag, ABC, and we move for a wave 4, and then one more wave 5 toward the upside. And that means, of course, we must still be in this scenario, which is, of course, still between the 1.38, 1.23 here. Perfect fib level taken from the wave A, and of course giving us a retracement for a wave B, perfect fib levels, and then moving down for a wave C. In this case, we have, of course, we still need one more wave 5 before we move for this wave C. Currently, we have finished, of course, a potential wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, and then we're looking, of course, for a wave 4 and a 5 to finish up. In this case, guys, I would say, of course, the price might move downward, and that because, of course, we might seek after a wave 4. The wave 4 here as a diagonal might be, of course, the following targets in the green box here, which is, of course, between the 0.38, 0.5 fib level. We're looking for this area potentially. And in this case, of course, it might be a zigzag and then moving for wave 5 to finalize, of course, the bull run here. Not bull run, I would say it's a wave B here, because we are in a wave 1 there. So the wave V, of course, can be finished with one more high and then dropping down. Now, another possibility here for another same possible scenario is a finished bull run. And this bull run might be, of course, a wave 1. And we finished a wave 5 here. And that means we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. So if this is our bull run over there, finished, we're looking at a wave 5. This wave 5 has finished also as diagonal. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, hitting perfect target, we move down. So if this is a case scenario, we gotta be careful. Of course, it might be a bear. There is a possibility of bear market, but this cannot be confirmed before, of course, we take the low over there. So this is our confirmation for bear market. Okay. So not yet confirmed, of course, the bear market. We cannot confirm it directly from the top, but we can call the possibility. All right, 107K, 300 can be, of course, a possible here scenario for a bear market, and that we move simply downward. Now the possibility gets higher when we break the previous targets. So as I mentioned, if we are in a wave 1, 2, 3, wave 4, if we break this and we move below it, therefore, of course, the possibilities start to get greater for bear market. And of course, this is our bear market as well. I prefer to make it 100% bear market here at the 107K. Yeah, so 107K is a bear market, of course, moving downward. So these are the main possibility right now. Of course, there are multiple possibility as well that it might finish up this potential scenario, which it can be even a greater ending diagonal, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we still can look for a wave 5 toward the upside. Now this wave 5 toward the upside, it needs to be kind of like a zigzag. If this is going to transform to ABC zigzag, and we have another zigzag and correction and another zigzag, meaning you would like to see an impulse here, correction, impulse. And that means currently we are in a 1, 2, 3. If we are looking for a wave 4 and a 5 for a wave A, meaning A, B, and a C, to finish up a wave 5. So this scenario is still there, of course, still there and still potential, since we have, of course, an impulse, can be, of course, a 1, 2, 3, wave 4 and a 5 extended here, by the way. And then we're looking for kind of like a wave B and a wave C later on to be unfolding, right? So this is also a potential scenario still for bullish, of course. Now, ultimate bullish, it means, of course, still looking for to break 180K. Yeah, so that is very far possibility right now to talk about it. But yeah, so these are the possibilities right now. Currently on the 2-hour chart, I prefer, of course, to watch these levels and to watch, of course, a wave 5 and see what's going to happen after a wave 5. If the wave 5 is going to unfold here by taking the low, or potentially in case we are in 1, 2, 1, 2 for bullish, well, can be, but of course we need better signal. Meaning, if we take the high here, which is an invalidation anyway. If we take the invalidation, well, it's a signal anyway. Yeah, it's a signal for bullish, which is, of course, double 1, 2 here, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5 continuation for higher. Yep, so to be watched, of course, let's see the 123K. If the price still is under it, we're moving downward and we take it from there, ABC, or potentially 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bear market to be unfolding. That was it for Bitcoin. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.